Welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. Today we have another live video, but we're going to be on the PS5 and we're going to be in Gran Turismo 7 today. Gran Turismo 7. We're going to be running daily race. I believe daily race B. We're going to be doing a group 4 race. And we're going to be in our Pennzoil Nissan GTR. So very excited about that. We're taking care of a little bit of house cleaning. I would love for someone to let me know if the audio is good or not. I believe the audio should be pretty good. Just taking care of this last minute housekeeping, and we are going to get going. All right, so we see Joshua Davis. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here. Definitely trying to provide some excitement and entertainment for everyone today, so we're going to try to get it done today. So again, we're going to be in thank you for the audio check. We appreciate it. All right, so just a couple more minutes and then we're going to get into daily race B. Once again, this is a group 4 race. We're in the Pennzoil Nissan GTR. So it's a BOP race, so they bought the car down to about $598. I believe we're at $611, but they bought it down because I guess the car's too OP for its competition. So the last time we ran this run in the Mustang, and we did decently well. We sat on the pole and finished third from a few mistakes. Lost 2 all-wheel drive cars. So we're going to get into that car now. This is our best car for this race. I believe it may be the best car for the race, period. So we're going to try our luck here. Not sure where we're going to set as far as the race grid. But that information should pop through in a few minutes. So they're doing matchmaking now, so we'll start to see the times filter in. Right now we're sitting on a 158.105. We set this 2 days ago with this very car. I just ran a lap right then, and I ran a 158 high, so I was not able to beat that time, but I ran very, very close to it, so I'm satisfied with it. I know the car. I should be good to go. I'm just trying not to be so sure of myself with it, because sometimes you can get lost in the all-wheel drive, and you trust a car a little bit more than what you should because it's all-wheel drive. So we're going to see if we can eliminate some of those types of mistakes and go from there. So if you're in the chat, please hit that like button, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so we can try to get this entertainment out to you all. Hopefully it's entertaining, and we have a favorable result. So this is an American track that was just added to Gran Turismo maybe a month or so ago. This is Watkins Glen. This is a NASCAR track, primarily a NASCAR track. So we're going to try our hands here. The GTR pretty much runs well anywhere it goes. I mean, it's called Godzilla for a reason. It's been years where, it didn't, it won almost every single race a GTR won the race. So it's a really, really good car, and it looks like we're sitting on 5th. But I will tell you that the Hyundai Genesis runs very, very well at this track as well. So that's going to be some really, really good competition. I see a Supra right below us, running very close to the 158.2. So we got some really good competition here. We have 2 GTR sitting up top. And as you see, 2 G70 Genesis. And we have our GTR to round out the top 5. So it should be very, very interesting. Thank you everyone for joining, and we are going to get going. So right now we're using Thrustmaster T150 wheel and pedal set on the PS5. Daily Race B. All right, so it looks like we have 16 drivers here today, so hopefully we can keep everyone on the field. This is an American or North America segment, so you'll see Canada, United States, Mexico, I believe Brazil, and I believe anyone from the Caribbean will show up in this lobby. Thank you all again for joining. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, so that we can get this content to you. Okay, so we're gonna run in cabin. Here we go. It's a 5-lap race, 16 cars. So we're gonna slow it at 200. We see a Supra behind us running off. A little too anxious. Looks like we got some fighting up there, so it should slow them down just a little bit. We get up into the slip and we're going to be good to go. So we're going to be at about 75% at 400 meters on the brakes. Believe it or not, that is more difficult than what you think. We just see a GTR just run off, and hopefully I did not receive a penalty for that, because I did exceed the track limit, so we'll see what happens. Right now we're currently running in 4th, and we have the 3rd car in front of us about to serve a penalty, I believe. We're on race hards. So I believe he has a 1.5 second penalty, so we're trying to get out of his way. Looks like he's clear now. We're running 4th. Start at 5th, running 4th. Try to take it a little easy to try to get some heat in the tires so that we can increase the traction. So I don't want to push it too hard and move to the shadow rail. So once we get into this slip, I believe the GTR has more power than the Genesis, and we should be able to pick them up, but we just got to get close enough to be able to receive it. Looks like I made a little simple mistake there, and those little things can help you pick up some time, and vice versa. If I make those mistakes, it'll help people obviously get closer to me, and I lose out on catching up in the front. Braking zone feels a little bit different than qualifying right then. I'm usually pretty consistent on that first turn, but I made a little mistake there, so I was unable to capitalize here. So let's see if we can pick up some ground here with the GTR. I really don't like a lot of traffic in this S here. I like to try to run by myself, because you can make so many mistakes up in here if you're not careful. And we did a much better job that time through there. We'll be off of the accelerator here a little bit, so we can run that tight line and hard on the accelerator here. So right about 150, we're on the brakes, about 50%. It's actually a pretty decent run. We should be able to catch up a little bit here in this coming here. Try to run the thing as tight as we can and get the car straight as we can as soon as possible. That way we can go ahead and get into the power. So our intentions are, we're going to try to podium this race. Starting in 5th, we should be able to make up 2 positions. That's our goal. We can't keep running 5th and finishing 5th and those types of things. So we're trying to improve and move up to the front of the boards. So it looks like we got some cars maybe picking up some ground, and they could help. They could help us get down the straights so we can get into some slips and run faster times, faster laps. So if you're here, thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it to your friends. Get it out there, and we appreciate that. Looks like these two Genesis and that GTR, they're running really good lines. Obviously much better lines that I'm running because I'm unable to catch them right now. So we're kind of running by ourselves as well, so we're getting left. Those two cars ahead of us are working together, so they're able to run faster times. And when you're out here by yourself like that, you're going to get caught by the guys behind you, and you're going to get left by the guys in front of you. So it's advantageous to stay with someone if you can. So do I want to chance it and kind of get off of it? Nope. I got a guy coming up on me now that has been working with someone else, and if we can work together, it's going to help us both get to the front of the pack. Currently running 4th out of 16. No one has dropped out yet. Usually we have at least one person that has killed themselves and they exit because they're upset. So it's good that we still have people in the race, especially for a D-class race, that we have the full field. So that's encouraging. I probably should be chancing it a little more here. I'm just afraid to exceed those track limits, but the track limits are so tight in that area. Just afraid to take that chance, but I know this car can handle it. Just afraid that I may slip over just a little bit. Alright, so we're going to lap 4 of 5, so we got to get on it. We have to get on it, put a little bit more into it. Just be very careful with it. Yeah, the tires are not gripping the way they usually do there. You hear the screeching. It's kind of uncharacteristic. I'm wondering if the parameters have changed a little bit. We have enough heat in the tires, so they should be very grippy at this point. Okay, so we went a little bit harder there, trying to make up some time, and we have a GTR that's working with us now, I believe. So hopefully we can do that and try to catch up to the field, the front three, try to get that podium. Alright, so we put a little bit more in it. It looks like we're trying to creep on them a little bit, but we're running out of time, so we're going to have to make a move here soon. Hopefully we can get the guy behind us to catch up just a little bit. Oh, he's serving a penalty, so we kind of lost out on that as well. He probably was able to catch up exceeding the limits, and that's probably why he has the penalty. So hopefully these guys in front of us get antsy. Everyone wants to win, and they fight and they cause an issue for themselves. It looks like we're creeping on them just a little bit. We're made up almost a half a second that time from the last time around, so it's pretty good. And we had a really good exit there. All right, so we're gonna push it, try to hold this thing, see if we can catch up. So we're going to enter the last lap of the race. We start at 5th. We're currently in 4, daily race B, here at Watkins Glen, and we're on the long course. So we're going to push it a little bit harder. Doesn't look like we're going to get help from behind, so we got to make this thing work. If you're still here from the beginning, we really appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're getting some entertainment here. Okay, that was too much, and I ended up costing myself time. So we'll try to make it up here, just see if we can get some tenths off of that. Looks like we're pretty safe to finish 4th, which is not bad, but only making up 1 position is well, looks like we have 2, so it looks like we If we don't screw it up, we're gonna podium finish. We had another mistake. You usually have these guys getting very, very antsy, and at the end they push it just like I pushed it in the other S. He just made a critical mistake very, very late. So we're getting our wish now, as long as I don't screw it up. Yeah, we look pretty safe from the rear. So I'll take that. GTR did pretty good. Not as well as I qualified with, but it did a pretty good job. And it looks like we're able to get the podium finish. Podium finish for us today. Alright, so first we had a GTR first. I can't even start to pronounce that name. We have a G70 next. And we're finishing up third, wrapping up the podium with the GTR. GTR is very, very strong at this track. The Genesis is very strong at the track as well. Pretty good race. Not much drama, but it was a pretty good race. So let's see what we have coming up. I'm not sure what the time frame is for the next race. If we can slip another one in, we'll do that. So we kind of wait for the other guys to kind of finish up, and we'll go from there. But thank you again for everyone that has joined and is still with us. And just appreciate you guys being here. So let's see what we have. Been looking to try to save these replays. If anyone has the ability to do that in the daily races, that would be really, really good. But anyway, all right, so let's see what kind of time we have, and that'll determine if we stay on or not for the next race. So we have a 15-minute break, 16-minute break. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Look forward to seeing more live content from us, or from me, with Gran Turismo 7 and Forza Horizon 5. So we did a live video yesterday on that, so we would love for you to go back and check that one out. And another thing is, we've finally reached 100 videos posted for the Forza Horizon 5 content. So I've posted a link in the community tab, a link to the playlist. So I would love for you guys to go out and go through that list of videos, that library of videos, and let me know what your favorite video is. And you know, hit that like button. And if you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We have a bunch of content for you all. Gran Turismo 7, as you see, Forza Horizon 5, Forza Motorsport 7, American Truck Simulator, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and we have F1 content there as well. And we're looking to tap into the new game there as well here in the future. So we have a bunch for you all to digest and fit your fancy for whatever time period it is. But once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. It's been a pleasure communicating with everyone on the platform, and we're just getting started. So thank you very, very much. And I see Hypeboard Gaming joining the chat as well. Hopefully you can go back if you're just getting here, and you can go back and review the video. Pretty good race. Started 5th, finished 3rd. That's a success for us. So anyway,